but Brock Lesnar with a German suplex on one leg, and it still affected Brock when he delivered that.
Brock moving incredibly gingerly now, knows what he wants to do, but will his body cooperate?
And another German suplex, and Bobby Lashley is on his way to Suplex City.
Brock Lesnar needs to finish this one quickly.
Lesnar, who is no stranger to big matches in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The former 10-time world champion delivers another German suplex to Lashley. Lesnar has a long memory. Has not forgotten what Lashley and Heyman did to him back at the Rumble. And now Brock Lesnar with Lashley up on his shoulders, delivers an F5. Cover by Brock. Is it enough to put Lashley away? Hook of the leg.